What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, delarose.com. That's DELARROZ.com. You can head to the link in my description below, sign up for my newsletter, get a free science fiction novel from me. If you love space opera and military science fiction, type that Baen Books produces. You're going to definitely love my work. I've also got the stars entwined up on the screen. This is my main space opera universe. There's going to be a lot coming from this universe. We really did a lot of work setting up this beautiful unfolding universe with tons of good world building, beautiful characters, good stuff. I'm super excited. I just finished writing book 3, so check this out. This link will be in my description below. All right, the topic of the day, of course, is Baen Books. Baen Books has come under heat because of a controversy, which unfortunately they responded to in kind of a bad way, which, you know, of course, it made the vultures come out for blood against them. But they've been canceled from Worldcon. Tony Weisskopf has pulled out, or not pulled out, been forced to pull out by Worldcon. David Weber has since pulled out, and so we have this situation where Baen is really at risk of getting canceled on all fronts. And I only see this getting worse because this is how these cancel culture mobs go, which I've been saying all week. Unfortunately, got myself into a little trouble for saying that that's how this goes because people are pretty bad at reading comprehension, it turns out. Anyway, our mission for today is to talk about 5 Baen authors who are super based, who are super cool, and you should be reading. The first is Larry Niven. Larry Niven, of course, has been published by a lot of different companies, but Baen has his man-kzin wars, and this is just a beautiful series that's set in his Ringworld universe, and Larry Niven has always just been a staunch science fiction writer who's just got the coolest concepts. Everybody copies Larry Niven's work. Everybody. And this book especially has, you know, as you can see, Paul Anderson contributing, who's one of my favorite authors of all time. But Larry's books, you can never go wrong. Just a great guy, a great advocate for science fiction, somebody who will never cancel somebody else, and that's why I appreciate him more than a lot of other people. Number 4 is T.C. McCarthy. This might be one you didn't hear of so much. It didn't get a ton of promotion. He is a newer author, and he is an extremely talented author. I read this back in 2019 when it came out, and I was very, very impressed with his prose, with his conceptualizations, with his with just his character work. Everything about T.C. McCarthy's work is absolutely wonderful. Now, he runs a pretty cool YouTube channel which talks about kind of like alien conspiracies and things like that. Just a cool guy and a wonderful person to support. Honestly, because this is such a small book, and I like to really give that lift up more than anything, and a lot of these other names are kind of household names, by T.C. McCarthy's first out of anybody else. He just came out with book 2 of his Tiger series, and there was not much fanfare about that, you know, in the pandemic, and so please check out his work. Number 3 might be one you might be surprised to see on my list, Lois McMaster Bujold. When I say based, I'm not just talking somebody like who's on part of my political tribe or anything like that, but I'm talking about just nice people who don't cancel people, who are kind of on their own path, doing their own free thinking, and I like that. I'm not the type of person, unlike, you know, a lot of authors out there these days, you might know some of them, who I don't ask everybody to agree with me 100% about anything. But Lois has just been a wonderful person. She is a sweet, sweet lady. I would do anything for her, just based on my couple of meetings with her. And she's also probably one of my top 5 prose writers of all time. Her prose is just beyond anybody else's out there. This is her most recent, called Penrick's Progress, which is a series of novellas. It's got 3 novellas in it about this character in her fantasy world who's really, really interesting. And so it's a good standalone sort of thing, good spot to start, and she's done a beautiful job with this series so far, and actually all of her series. There's never been a book by her I didn't love. All right, Lois Bujold. Number 2, Michael Z. Williamson. He's got this long series called Freehold, and it is action-packed, absolutely crazy. If you like your gun porn, this is going to be for you. Michael Z. Williamson is a super cool guy. I love watching him online. I love watching him get banned online. I think he gets banned from Facebook more than anybody else I've ever met. I've seen him have like 3, 4, maybe 5 accounts get banned because he posts some spicy memes. And he is the type of guy who just calls it like it is and really is just a stand-up guy also. So check this out. This is a cool one because you can get this for free for book 1 on Kindle. So you can just check it out for free, which is kind of nice also. And my number 1, the Colonel himself, Tom Kratman. Now, Tom writes really cool military scenarios in space, which is, of course, based off his own military experience, which is awesome. He is just treasure trove of wisdom. I love listening to him speak. I love reading what he has to say. He posits a lot of war games, and he's actually one of the reasons Baen's getting canceled right now, just because he was positing hypothetical scenarios in war games and things like that, and some idiot pencilhead was like, "Oh, he's literally plotting an insurrection." He wasn't. For anybody who knows better of a colonel, come on, people. All right, great stuff. He's a really good writer, and I definitely think people should be checking out his work. All right, those are my top 5. Again, we'll go over this real quick. Larry Niven, T.C. McCarthy, Lois McMaster Bujold, Michael Z. Williamson, and Tom Kratman. These are really the best to support, in my opinion. These are the real culture warriors, the real culture creators who are just really awesome. Definitely give them some love and attention, because you never know. Their books might get pulled down in the next coming days here, and if that happens, you don't want to miss it. So hit that like and subscribe button again. See ya.